Okay, hello, thank you. I'm going to be conducting an experiment today with you. We are going to be going through two different websites and comparing how uh, easily you can go about working them in order to complete a task that I will be giving you. So during this process, I'm going to ask that you verbally express what your thought process to navigate each site is. Please understand that this is an experiment on how well the site is designed and not how well you can navigate it. The user is always right, and this will only help to improve the flow and functionality of the site. So I'm going to ask that you sign this waiver, which you already have done, of participation and release of the findings, and then we can begin. Okay, so first I'm going to ask you just a few questions. Have you ever used retail sites like eBay or Amazon, and what was your experience with them?
Yes, and they were pretty easy to navigate for the most part.
Okay, so do you have different accounts on eBay or Amazon?
I have accounts on both of them.
Very good. What was the last thing you bought on either one?
I can't tell you.
Okay, you don't know or you don't remember. Cool. So let's just get right into it. So here, I'm going to hand you over. Here is the site Amazon. This is the home page. So just look at it and tell me what you see and what big things stick out to you and how you would start looking at it.
Well, usually I would just go to the search bar and search for what I want. And if I'm just browsing, I guess I'd go to the cells.
So continue searching with that.
I'd go to shop by department, or I'd just go to search. Or
Okay.
today's deals, something like that.
Very good. So first task, I'm going to ask you to look up and get into the process of how you would buy a blue hammock. I don't want you to actually buy it, but how would you get to that point?
I guess I'd
A blue hammock.
search blue hammock
Blue hammock.
in the search bar. And then I would see all the different options and compare them usually by price and rating, which are pretty easy to see.
Very good.
Here. And I guess how many people have rated it as well. That matters to me.
Very good.
Do I click on one?
Yeah, I want you to get all the way into where you would actually check out.
Well,
So what would be your
this
next
one's
step?
pretty cheap and highly rated. Looks like it could be used inside.
So let's continue.
Okay, so it has a very high rating, a lot of customer reviews. It's a decent price. I would pay $30 for a hammock, and it has free on orders over 35. Well, that's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a good one. Should I check out other ones? Or if I like this one, do I just go to the add to cart?
Pick whichever one you want.
I guess I'll just add this to cart. And then proceed to checkout. Okay, and then
Now you can use that. You can use that one.
okay, that's good. Enter my username and password. I look over everything, make sure it's the right shipping address, payment method, and then I would press place your order if that's the kind of shipping I wanted.
Very good. Okay. Thank you. Well, okay, here we go. This is the second website. This is eBay. It's another retail site. So if you could just walk me through what you see on the home page.
Again, the first thing I noticed since I've used it before is the search bar up here. And then usually I would sign in since I do have an account up here, which I guess that could be more bigger because I have searched for it before. And I don't know, they kind of put up here like the different, can't think of the word, different categories of like things you can buy or like look at. I don't usually get on here to browse. I'm usually like looking for a specific thing, so I go to the search bar.
Okay, very good. I'm going to ask you for this task to buy a used iPad.
Used iPad.
Yes.
A certain kind of iPad or just an iPad?
Just an iPad, whatever you want.
Okay.
Used.
It has to be used.
Yep. So what are you going to do?
Well, the internet is slow.
Okay, let's continue.
So I searched iPads. If I wanted a used one, it seems like these are new. So I'll scroll down a little more, and then it looks like you get into the used ones, which it doesn't necessarily say. Oh, this one says used iPad. But this looks like a used one, but does not necessarily say it. You can just kind of tell by the picture. So I guess that could be clarified better. Like these also look used, but do not necessarily say that. I wouldn't want a scratched one. This one looks nice. It has the box, the cords, cases, and everything. So I guess I would look at this one. Scroll through the pictures, make sure it looks nice. Definitely look at like item condition to see what condition it's in, how many like gigabytes is important for an iPad, and just make sure, I don't know, it looks nice. And if it's used, I would look at like return policies to make sure if something's messed up I can return it, which I can actually not find. Shipping, delivery, payments, guarantee. They have a money back guarantee.
Very good.
I
So
guess
go ahead
that's
and
details. Add
go
to
through the
cart.
process of buying it.
Okay, so I guess you'd either add to cart or buy it now. I guess I'll click buy it now since I don't want to place a bid. And then I put my email and username. Whoa.
Whoa. So now that we've completed the tasks of finding the blue hammock on Amazon and the used iPad on eBay, I'd like to just ask a few questions about the process of this usability test. So what was most difficult about finding the blue hammock, excuse me?
Honestly, nothing much about it.
Okay.
Since I've used the site before, I'm familiar with it. I know where like the search bar is. And
So what was the most useful part of
most useful, I
the
guess,
site?
would be the search bar because you don't want to like just look through all of those categories looking for a very specific blue hammock.
Very good. So how about for eBay? What was the most useful?
Again, I would probably say the search bar.
Okay, so would you say they're similar, different in the site structure and how they work and how easy they are to get through?
I'd say they're pretty similar.
Very good. How about, was there anything difficult in the eBay search that you found?
I guess it'd be figuring out whether you want a used or a new one when you're searching for something.
You're good.